Well, I don't know about that. I think Aston might be on board, but Marvin maybe not so
If you
much.
win though.
Yeah, well, if I win, I have to speak to our choreographer because he actually has a ballroom and Latin background. So the unusual can happen in a final. You know, it's not always sort of the favorite or whatever that goes on to win. So the things that we have to focus on is the things within our control, which is our dancing, having a great time, and genuinely, as far as I'm concerned, whatever happens, I want to leave putting my best performances and my best foot forward.
I think it's really important in the final to just have a good time. It's the last time they're going to dance on the floor, and as a result of that, when people are relaxed and they're having fun, they actually dance better. So it kind of works in the best way possible, really. It's the focus of the week is to just enjoy, honestly.
I had a very good last week in the training room. It's been a full-on week, but actually we've had lots of fun, and I feel like this week, maybe out of all of the weeks on the show, has been, I guess, the least pressurized, which sounds a bit weird because obviously it's the final, but you know, I think there's no real expectations. You know what I mean? Like we know obviously we're going to put together our best routines, and we've got one of the judges' picks. We've got our favorite dance, and then we've got a new dance, which is our show dance. But we just want to go out there and have fun. It's going to be the last time we'll be dancing as part of this series, and yeah, we just want to make sure that we leave on a bang. Of course, we've got two extra dances. We've got our favorite dance, which is a samba, which we're very much looking forward to, and that was a great dance, a great week on the show for us earlier in the season. And then also, well, the judges have chosen for us to redo our Viennese waltz, which again was a great dance for us. We thoroughly enjoyed it. It was like so upbeat and uplifting, and I don't know, for us anyway, a great moment throughout the series. So we're looking forward to getting stuck into that. And then, as I say, our show dance, we're very much looking forward to because it's a Motown medley, and it's, you know, a trio of songs that we both love. You know, they've got a great energy to them, great vibe to them. We can have fun while we're dancing it. And as I say, that's what this week is all about. You know, us just having fun as we always have at week in, week out, and enjoying this last chance and last opportunity to dance together.
Lauren, how have you found stepping in and taking over from Amy?
Obviously, under unfortunate circumstances, I feel very lucky to be partnered with JB. My focus at first was to just keep moving forward, keep focused, make the transition as smooth as possible for him, make Amy proud, make JB proud and his family, and make myself proud as well. I was kind of feel lucky that I've been able to partner such a fantastic celebrity contestant, and we've created some really lovely routines together, and I've genuinely loved every single week dancing with him in the rehearsal room and on the Strictly floor.
What's Amy's reaction been seeing you both?
She's mega proud, isn't
Yeah,
she?
honestly, she's
We get
been.
texts like every day, just like, have a lovely day, have the best day. Or when we're in the studio, she says, have a great camera block.
Yeah.
It's really nice. She's in our corner.
Yeah, 100%. And she's been in this position before, of course. You know, she went to the final with Karim, so you know she knows what to expect. She knows what goes into, you know, each of the weeks throughout this show. The semi-final last week, she knew it was a big week, and there was lots to learn, and there was, you know, double the VTs, and you know everything was sort of like ramped up. And she just sent a message at the start of the week, just saying, you know, have a good week. I know it's tough, but you know, kind of hang in there. And this week, you know, she's already messaged just saying enjoy this last week because it flies by so quickly, and you know, just to remember to be in the moment. And of course, it's, you know, it's bittersweet because we've managed to get here. You know, not short in part of, you know, the work that she's been able to put into me early on in the competition, and then obviously Lauren came in halfway through and continued that amazing work. And for me, obviously, it's an honor to be here, effectively representing both of them, and you know, putting my best foot forward. I'm appreciative to them both, but yeah, you know, it is a shame, of course, that Amy hasn't been able to do, I guess, a normal season on the show. But you know, it's one of those things we've just had to deal with, and it was out of everybody's control, and we've done the best that we could possibly do with the cards that we've been dealt, you know. And we're here, we're in the final. You know, we've been able to establish a great partnership, which doesn't happen. You know, for me, I feel like I've had two great partnerships, you know, rather than anything else. So it's just amazing that we've been able to make it to this point. And you know, anything can happen in the final, as I always say. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
You seem very focused and so driven. Do you think that winning could be in your sights? How confident are you feeling?
Of course, I think for everybody, winning's in your sights. You made it to this point, as I say, a final is anybody's game. The unusual can happen in a final. It's not always sort of the favorite or whatever that goes on to win. So the things that we have to focus on is the things within our control, which is our dancing, having a great time, and genuinely, as far as I'm concerned, whatever happens, I want to leave putting my best performances and my best foot forward. And we've had fun, we've enjoyed ourselves, we've laughed a lot. That's not going to change tomorrow. And whoever goes on to win, for me personally, I will be supporting them just as much as I would hope that they would support me if we went on to win. So, you have to back yourself. Of course, we want to win, but if that doesn't happen, it is what it is. And as I say, we'll be very proud of what we've accomplished, what we've achieved, because it's no mean feat. It's been amazing.
Obviously, you're part of JLS, and I've been to see you before back in the day. I've watched
Yeah.
it in Leeds, I think it was. And
Yes.
you're a brilliant dancer, the whole group. So how much has that helped you get influence where you are today?
I mean, it's not helped too much in terms of the actual dancing, to be honest, because week one I came in and Amy was like, just everything that you've already learned, unlearn it pretty much. The posture's different, the steps are different. In terms of the actual ballroom and Latin styles, they are completely different. The counts are different. Like everything that you think about dancing, you have to unthink and just go in with an open mind. And that was very evident for me from week one, taking on the waltz. As I say, the counts are different, the way that you take the steps are different, and it was tricky sort of getting my head around it initially, to be very honest with you. I think where my performance background has helped has been on the live performances, because I'm used to going out live pretty much and having to put together choreography and having to work through things. Sometimes things don't go to plan and you're having to just roll with the punches and just make it look as amazing as possible. And I think that's the performance element of the show is where I've been able to really I suppose draw inspiration from. Going, especially when Lauren came in, that was a big change. It's a massive adaptation for me, going from working with one partner, and having built up a good partnership with her. It wasn't like it happened super early days. Like we'd done, I think, 6 or 7 dances at that stage. So it's a massive change. And I think because of my past work, I guess, with other dancers and having backing dancers on tour and stuff like that, I just approached it as, right, this is a situation. You've got to come in here, you're learning from a different person, you're dancing with a different person, and we just have to make it work. So that's what we did. And yeah, I'd say from that perspective, that's been, I guess, helpful, and it's allowed us to get to this point, so I'm very grateful.
Do you think if you do go on tour again that you'll be leading the dance routines, maybe chucking in a bit of ballroom and stuff in your performances?
I don't know about that. I think Aston might be on board, but Marvin maybe not so much.
If you win though.
Yeah, well, if I win, I have to speak to our choreographer, because he actually has a ballroom and Latin background, so he might well try and put a couple of bits in there just to favour me. You never know.
And Lauren, what have you been saying to JB this week to keep him focused and just kind of that final push, I guess?
I've just wanted to approach this week making sure that JB has had a fun time. Obviously, I've been polishing the dances and trying to kind of better the scores that we got in previous weeks when we'd done them before. But I think it's really important in the final to just have a good time. It's the last time this is going to dance on the floor. And as a result of that, when people are relaxed and they're having fun, they actually dance better. So it kind of works in the best way possible, really. It's the focus of the week is to just enjoy, honestly. Still keeping the technique in mind and, get your elbow up, put your thumb down, that kind of thing. But it's been a really nice week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been lovely.
What would your message be to the fans when they're tuning in tomorrow?
We just want everybody to thoroughly enjoy watching our last performance on Strictly Come Dancing 2024. We want them to be up off their sofas, dancing along, singing along, and being fully immersed in the JB and Lauren vibe. It has honestly been such a great show and a great series for us. We've had so much fun in training and on the live shows, and we want to share that with everybody. And a huge thank you to everyone as well for all their support, all their messages, all their votes. Regardless of whatever the outcome will be, we don't take any of that for granted, and we appreciate every single one. So thank you.
Thank you.
Virgin Radio.